What?
What? No.
No.
I have to edit that shit out every single fucking time now.
Oh, really?
Just start there.
Yeah,
I
really.
did. I did a couple of times. I'm like, I cut that out.
Funny.
All right, here we go. So, last session, the orphans were paid a visit by Matt Murdoch, their lawyer, who will be representing them in their defamation case against the House of Blue Lights. After a productive meeting with their counsel, the team went to Lilith's father's storage locker. Say that 5 times fast. Wow. To discover a containment unit that he must have used to keep the entity that resided within him at bay. While there, Shatter discovered an old photo of Lilith's dad with some old friends, one of whom turned out to be a gentleman by the name of Anthony Ludgate, the magician that the orphans saw in the astral plane at the time of Marcus's snap. Tracking him down to Harvard University, the group discovered that it was indeed Ludgate, also known as Dr. Druid, that sent the amulet containing a portion of Nyx's broken heart to Lilith, the next in line for the burden on her family as caretaker of the night that is. Druid also revealed that Lilith has a half-brother, his adopted son, Zachary, who the team discovered is the man known only as Patient 86 in Ravencroft Sanatorium, who apparently sent the mercenaries after Lilith at her home. At this point, tonight, I believe we agreed that we're going to reconvene with the orphans as they make their way to Ravencroft Sanatorium. Is that correct?
Sounds right.
Yeah, I think that was our next place.
Could be the last notes, yep.
And Druid had said that he would accompany you guys, since this very well may be his son that you guys are going there to seek out. So I'll leave it up to you guys. We'll kind of figure out exactly the approach that we're going to do. Some ideas were tossed around, but I don't think we necessarily decided on exactly how we were going to get into Ravencroft.
We had that approach to get in the apartment where, what was it? Colin, you went up to the roof.
Mm-hmm.
And Mr. Cullbear, you can phase in through the side. We just need to know, do we know exactly what room he's in?
I thought we were going to do the whole visitor, like, relative thing.
Is that it?
Since we have legit relatives to visit him.
Oh, that would make more sense.
Yeah, that's as legitimate as possible, I think, would be good, because we don't need another incident for the House of Blue Lights to use against us.
I hate that place.
Yeah,
It's just a silly place.
Well, I guess we have to have Ludgate lead the way then, right? Because he's our...
Yep. How are we gonna use your orb to get over there? Or how do we, because It's
We're in
Boston.
right?
Is it in Boston? Is Ravencroft in Boston?
No, it's in Westchester County.
That's what I thought.
So yeah, we gotta basically fly back.
Yeah, and what time of day is it?
It's late.
Yeah, so
at this point, it's probably about 10 o'clock.
We can get home in an hour, right? If I fly at
yeah,
remarkable
we
speed.
can get home and then go to the Sanitorium Ravencroft in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a break. I can't be mixed up for too long.
Okay.
I think it's good for everybody if I'm not mixed up for too long.
Probably.
Do I just go in the morning, or were we trying to?
Well, as far as like just common sense would probably tell you that visiting hours are likely over by this time.
Yeah. And it might be a type of place that you need an appointment anyway, I would think.
Since they're super crazy.
Uh-huh. Super crazy, super secure.
Ludgate speaks up and he says, well, I tell you what, if you all need to go back home, I understand, and certainly we can't go in tonight. I have a few things here that I need to wrap up, and I can travel fairly quickly, if need be, to Westchester in the morning, or to a location that you decide that we should perhaps meet at before we go in. I will make a phone call to the sanatorium in the morning to try to set up an appointment for us, perhaps around 10 a.m. And then I can meet you somewhere, or we can meet there on the grounds, and then you can fill me in on our approach.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a good idea to me. Although I have no idea where we would meet.
There's got to be a
Outside.
Denny's somewhere.
Like a Starbucks right down the street or something.
I'm more of an IHOP guy.
That's not really an accurate place to meet Dragon.
Starbucks.
There's going to be like 4 different ones. So
Yeah, exactly. Which Starbucks in Westchester? Okay. Yeah, let's.
So are we going all the way back home to our base, or are we going to just get a Motel 8 in Westchester?
suggest
Probably
I
doesn't
can't-
have a Motel 8, but
I can't think of any reason to draw the unnecessary attention via extra travel. We're here. Let's find a place to stay.
No, in Boston, no.
Why not? Get a room, split it.
I mean, it's not that far. Like I said, we can fly back and
Yeah.
we'll
it's not a big deal. We just didn't know if we wanted to go to Westchester now and
Yeah.
sleep there, or
Either way.
wake up early, because we have to meet him at 10 in Westchester. So we're going to have to get up at like 8.
We're superheroes. We can get up at 8.
You're
That's
also
like your big power
teenagers.
is right now, right? And you're a cat. What the
And he's a
hell?
cat. He's up all night anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's true.
Let's just get a hotel room in Westchester.
Okay.
We're well funded. We could probably afford it. Right?
We can go to the mall at White Plains.
Ooh.
Oh wait, they're probably closed.
I could use some clothes, but
Probably, yeah.
All right, so you guys hop on the Lilith bus,
yeah.
and head on over to Westchester. Find a hotel for the night, and you can kind of shack up and heal for the morning. There, Clint, you might actually be able to get back to full health.
I
after all
know.
this
I
time.
probably
can. I don't think
that
you've been at
amazing.
full health since I started playing.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I have not been. Let's see what I really put on my sheet. See what my full health is. I think it gets me there. Yes, it does.
Hey, now you're 1 point off.
You're right.
1
I
point
am
off.
1 point away from full health.
149.
He's just sitting there
Rude.
picking at a scab or something. Like,
Yeah.
All right. So, anything you want to do before turning in for the night?
Grab some food.
Of course.
Yeah, just get some food and relax. Wherever we go, Mai's going to try and go outside and have her meal, just kind of relaxing and taking everything in. Maybe jotting some stuff down in her new journal. Putting pictures with names and things like that.
In typical Colin fashion, he is like super stressed out over this, going to meet this guy that just sent out people to kill Lilith and Nyx and us. So he is going to have with Karen do as much research about the layout of Ravencroft and the people that are there, the history, as he can.
Okay, sure.
A quick and random question, too, for Shatter here. Is there, if I need to go out downstairs and into the alley real quick, I can. But is there any spare glass laying around?
There's always
Anywhere?
spare glass, probably. I mean,
Fantastic.
it just
Okay.
depends on what kind of quantity and what kind of shape you want it to
Not
be.
a huge, not a huge quantity. Nope. I was
Recycle
actually just
bin.
gonna-
Score!
Nope. Just shattering something real small and sweeping up all the shards and putting them in whatever pockets I have on me for no particular reason, just in case.
Okey-dokey.
No particular reason.
Pack in some extra glass.
Yeah, just pocket glass.
Pocket glass.
Clint, if you'll give me a moment here,
Mm-hmm.
let me see what I can do for you here. What I'm going to suggest, if you really want the information, go to just type in Ravencroft and go to the Marvel Wiki for that. That'll give you most of the information you need. Now, obviously, some of that you'll have to omit because that's for the main Marvel universe, but a lot of the old history that is in that particular account is what I'm using kind of as a basis for the Ravencroft in this reality. Okay.
Oh, Lord. It goes back.
It does. Yeah. So that would be good. And I'm going to see if maybe I can just pull you to a different screen here. Yeah, I can do that. I'm going to pull you in here. That would be to screen. Okay, now you should be
Holy
somewhere where you can see kind of the layout of the place.
Okay.
Okay. And feel free to roam around if you need to. Just put yourself back where you need to be.
Gotcha. Okay.
Am I the only one that started singing B-52s? Anyone?
Mm-hmm.
Just I'm checking the age of the group. That's all. Let me see.
I am seeing a lot of video cameras on the map.
Yep.
Can I get Karen to hack into those cameras for me, please?
Yes. Yeah. She can certainly do that, but you're going to have to roll for that. So roll her amazing ability there.
Just so amazing.
Karma. I'll keep it as a, well, no, I'll take it up to yellow because I'm sure there's some sort of amazing security on these.
And you took it to a yellow then, right?
Pick it to a yellow, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you can access them.
And I am just going to flip through them. I'm sure they have some in the rooms. See if I can find patient 86 somewhere.
Mhm.
Find Zachary.
Yep. You do find them.
What's he look like?
Let me see here. Let me pull something up and I will show you. I can remember remember where I put it. There we go.
And then also the security guards, are they real humans or are they
Okay, so
robots?
the security guards are dressed. I'll show you a picture of that first. Here, I'll pull that up for you right now. Oh, crap. Crappity crap.
Maybe.
Foundry.
Yeah.
No, it's mostly me, I think.
Tyner.
All right. So there is what the security guards look like. They are covered head to toe in this kind of white lab coat kind of looking thing, but it's a bit high tech. It has something that looks like kind of a power source in this kind of circular emblem on its chest on the left breast. And they wear these kind of red goggles and a full face mask, so you cannot see their identity. Very high tech, and
what's that, my girl?
your assumption is they are probably concealing their identities for a reason.
Right.
So that the patients actually don't recognize who it is that they're dealing with.
Right.
And then as far as
Patient 84.
patient 86 goes, ooh, I may not have a good picture of him. I don't. Okay. Because I don't want to show you the token.
Secrets.
Okay, so you've seen Stranger Things. And I'm trying to remember the name of the character that he played, but he was the new guy that was the head of the Hellfire Club. Eddie, yes.
Eddie. Okay, gotcha. Okay. All right.
So he does have the kind of long hair that Eddie had in Stranger Things, but he's got a goatee, and the hair is not as curly. It's just kind of long and kind of lush. I mean, he's a pretty good looking dude, really.
Right.
And he's sitting alone, reading a book inside his quarters, and really seems pretty passive.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Where are his? I mean, obviously he's in the southern end of this map. Which room is he in? That one right there.
This one right here,
Okay.
and that is room
Why
86.
are the two security guards?
That's stop. You stop. That's
Okay.
They're not there right now. That's just
Okay.
me. That's me presetting for.
Gotcha. Okay. I didn't
Perhaps
know
later.
Are there people guarding his door?
There are not. No.
Okay. Gotcha. I'm gonna ask Karen to take a screenshot of him and to send it to my phone.
Okay.
And then I'll find Lilith. And you're out. You said you're outside.
Yeah, probably just sitting on a park bench or something like that. Anything that has a table. So if they had something,
Gotcha.
like if there's a pool at the hotel, she'd be out just kind of sitting.
Gotcha. Okay.
And now I have Jethro Tull going through my head, sitting on a park bench.
There. Hey. Mind if I sit down?
Not at all.
You doing okay?
No,
It's
but I'm fine. I mean, it's
know.
better than it was before because now I'm not alone, and we have some information. I think Colin, the scariest part was not knowing what was in me, and it came out of nowhere, and I didn't know if I could control it. Now I know that I can control it under certain circumstances, but I'm still dangerous. So I have fear. Not for me, but for those around me. So that's why you need to have the key and everything for the containment unit.
right.
And we need Cuddle Bear to build one in our fire station.
Exactly.
So, or a portable one too. Nothing like a.
Figure it out.
Didn't the Hulk have a buster or something like that? You guys can have a Nyx buster.
Well, I guess, yeah.
I think you want to be the next buster. Oh.
Are you eavesdropping again?
The little bear is always listening, yes. If people are within range, just keeping count.
I just, tomorrow's going to be pretty weird. And I was doing some research online, just trying to find out about this place and everything about it that I could. And
do you have any pictures?
Yeah,
because I don't know what Zach looks like. I just have and he kind of filters through some of the Polaroids and of it. It's like an old picture that was with, I guess, his father. Chris, who's Professor Ludgate? I forget his first name because Anthony is patient 86, right?
And I screwed up. When I was going back and editing the last video, I noticed that I did say, what I say, Andrew or.
And there's Anthony Ludgate is
okay. So it is Anthony for sure.
Anthony. Okay.
Yeah.
And Zach is okay. I got it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I had an old picture in a file, but I have no idea what to expect when I see this person who's trying to kill us all.
Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons I come up. I had Karen hack into the surveillance system of Ravencroft, and here he is now. If you want to take a look at him,
and
she'll just look over the phone.
Looking at the picture, you can see your father in him.
Awesome.
He definitely has your father's eyes.
No.
So
literally,
this is the person. So yeah, I don't.
Yeah, that's him.
Should I go as myself? Actually, I can't. Can I?
No.
Oh wait, that was the thing. We weren't. I remember now. We weren't going to have you there because we don't want you that close to him. We're going to have Colin replicate you and go in with Dr. Druid.
Okay, and I'll just be nearby, around in case there's a code black.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Very short memory.
I know, right?
Yeah,
good
I
job.
remember that now too. Guess I should have watched last week's episode. Yeah, so I mean, what should I tell him?
That's what I was wondering. Are we gonna do it an earpiece?
Yeah, we can. I mean, do you think he'll feel you though, or something? Do you think he's?
Well, if you show up, it should be the first time that he's ever seen me, and you remember, you're going to be looking like Maya, my mother.
Yeah, exactly.
So he might actually recognize you as my mother. He doesn't. I don't think he knows exactly who I or what I look like. I don't know.
I have a feeling he does.
He probably does, since well, at least he knew where to seek me out.
Right.
So
should I go as you or your mom?
My mom.
Okay.
That way, if something happens, I can step in.
Gotcha. Okay. So what are we going to tell him?
It might be up to Anthony.
Okay.
Like, he sent the heart shard to me instead of letting him get it. So I don't know if he's going to be okay with seeing him again, or even knows it. It could be that he's happy to finally see his adopted father.
Yeah.
Maybe ask him about motivations. Like, why do you want it? Why did you feel like your destiny has been stolen from you? Do you feel? Because maybe that'll give us an idea of what his end goal is.
Gotcha. Okay.
And she hands over half of a Zagnut bar. Here you go. Dessert.
Thanks. I don't really like peanuts, though.
Well, fuck me then.
No, I appreciate it. I do.
Okay. And she
you
starts
finish-
eating the rest
Yeah,
of it.
you can finish it. Okay.
So,
All right.
you got this map of the place? As she's chewing her.
Yeah, I pull up the
What does it look
map
like?
on my phone.
Okay.
That's-
So he's. What kind of security are we looking at?
I've seen security guards walking around. They're fairly heavy protected. They're in some sort of high-tech material. It doesn't look like it's hard armor, but I'm sure it's got some sort of armor capabilities.
Have you
And
showed
then
Cuddlebear?
there's like, not yet, no. And then there's like some sort of power. It looks like a power source on their chest, kind of like
a
Iron
power
Man.
source, like a Darth Vader power source, like little buttons. Or are you talking about
No. It's like a circle. Kind of like, Iron Man has the little thing. Something similar to that, but it's not internal. It's on the suit. But yeah, I mean, there's cameras all over the place. So,
Well, we have to have a way. I assume Cuddlebear could connect us all still. So I'll
Yeah.
just. We got to figure out where to leave me. Like, do I get left at the coffee shop,
Yeah.
or
how close do we leave you? Yeah.
Exactly.
can- You can get there fairly quick, no matter what.
Well, I can get there. That's not my concern. I'm just, if he can sense me, he'll know immediately you're
Right.
not me.
Mm-hmm.
A game of who knows what. So let's let Anthony start it.
Okay.
Let's add, because Anthony should have at least an idea about the power that's involved. And let's ask him tomorrow when we go get coffee.
Okay.
Say, hey, can do you know if there's a way to sense this? Because I don't think we ever found a way to detect me, but we know they can sense me. That's for some reason.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'm not next up. I don't think we ever solved that question.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go get some sleep.
Yeah, I should too.
Okay. All right. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you in the morning.
Good night, Colin.
Night. Sleep tight.
I will. See you later.
Bye.
Okay. So now we got to pretend that we're, I'm your mother, because as we stroll back into the lobby.
Right. Yeah.
And Sid, so Nyx is a teenage girl of about 17,
Okay.
but she,
Lilith.
I'm sorry, Lilith.
Lilith.
When she gained her powers, it aged her body to roughly about the age of her mother. So she appears to be a grown woman.
Okay.
And her name was Maya. So you
It's
got
been
Lilith.
confusing.
Yeah, it is. It's really fun. Lilith is the kid who's the actual person who my character is. Nyx is when she gets inked up in power and she turns evil or not, whatever, dark, cool, whatever. And then there's Maya. I used her name because she went to Columbia University, and so I could use her school ID to do research.
Mm.
That was the plot. And then I met these fuckers, and it all went to hell.
You just happened to walk into that intersection at the wrong
Yes,
time.
that was really bad, really, really bad. And then I melted a dude's foot off, and we just
And he
went
never came
down.
back to play with us again.
No, he did not. No, he did not.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm gonna wait and talk to Cuddlebear in the morning about it.
All right, I just got a message from Dragon. Do you want to do that now?
Yeah, if everybody's crashing, yeah.
Sure. Okay. You'll probably want to roll your telepathy.
Oh God.
Good luck.
Yes.
I'd use karma if I were you.
I will absolutely use karma because This is worth it. I feel like it's, let me pop my character up. My telepathy is incredible, I think. Oh, God. It's giving like all karma. I'm gonna need to. Hold on, sorry.
Nice pants.
Oh yeah, nice pants.
I just about said all great, all of us.
I'm always styling, right? And this is Halloween after all.
This is Halloween.
This is Halloween.
Well, all right.
We're breaking all kind of copyright laws from
I know. Is that better than the Vinga Boys?
I can only get it to a green, so I'll just do
Might
that.
be in the clear since it literally is Halloween. So
Yeah.
Okay, so you got a green.
Yeah, I can just get it to green.
All right. You get a sense of the entity inside, yes. So you can certainly reach out.
Oh God.
God has nothing to do with it.
Hello. Nix.
Yes.
Is
It's
Mr.
you
Cullen.
again.
Yes, I'm just checking in.
Well, I'm still here.
Yes. We are still working on a solution to your predicament, to our mutual predicaments.
Do you have any solutions for me?
Not yet, but we have a major piece of the puzzle that we feel that we are close to. And I would like to just continue to assure you that we can help come to some sort of a mutual beneficial outcome to this, I think.
And in your terms, what is beneficial?
Your vessel must be able to come out of this unharmed.
Yes.
And you should be freed. You have suffered a great injustice. I agree. I am not sure of your mission of vengeance, but as long as humanity is okay and we can survive, I see no reason why you should not have your justice. And if there is a way that we can help in that, I assure you we will. Hey, quiet in there. Yes.
I thank you for the work that you are doing for me, young one.
You are very welcome. Is there anything you would wish to chat about?
What is this plan?
Oh, well, is there anything else you wish to chat about?
It has been some time since I have had any kind of contact with the outside world, and you are the first to breach the barrier.
Yes.
Tell me, what is your world like now?
It is a place of many technological marvels. I myself am an example of that. We have come so far from the days where people worshipped your kind. I could scarcely believe your existence.
That was the mistake many of the humans made early on.
Lacking faith.
Lacking belief. I'm not a god.
So you say humanity's problem is worshipping those more powerful as gods?
Yes.
Yes.
Faith and belief are two different things. Many did not believe in my existence. And that is where they faltered.
In our searchings, we seem to discover symbols relating to you amongst all different cultures in history.
At least I know that my presence is still felt in some manner on your plane.
Yes, you have not been completely forgotten.
Are there those that still do worship me as a god?
Oof. I would think on some level, maybe I hate to say more primitive cultures might still harbor such beliefs, but I am merely a cat of 2 years. My experience on this plane is pretty limited thus far.
Well, if you do hear of those that would be considered followers, you would let me know, yes?
Do you have need of followers?
When I return,
I shall let you know.
I thank you for all that you are doing for me.
I am a good boy.
You are.
I try to inspire others to be as good as well. So, with that, I shall take my leave. Thank you for talking with me.
Good night, little one.
Good night. I'll go and find a good spot to cuddle. I'll probably find where Colin's at and kind of sleep by his feet.
All right.
Oh.
In the year 2180, humanity achieved spike drive technology, accessing the vastly strange metadimensional pathways to reach the stars. The following centuries were an epoch of discovery and growth. We mastered fundamental forces, confronted our social demons, and seized the reins of our biology. And we prospered together. Then one day the gates failed. What we built in 10 centuries we lost in 10 days. Our Edens desolate, our industries still, and our cities brief orgies of cannibalism and violence, then silent tombs.
Metal as
Please
fuck.
remember to reference often
The brief orgy of
brief orgies of
cannibalism
cannibalism and violence.
My long-term goal is to omit the adjective brief.
The year is 4451, and out here beyond the Cygnus Loop, at the edge of cultivation, an ember of our golden age struggles to ignite and burn anew. Welcome to the Rheingold Cluster.
Join the crew of the Admiral Grace for Astronomica, a Stars Without Number actual play podcast. Check us out everywhere pods are cast.
All right, so everybody's asleep.
Yep.
We'll fast forward to the next morning and continental breakfast. You guys, I would have assumed, Clint, you probably gave Anthony your phone number, I assume, right?
Yeah.
So he gives you a call to let you know that he has made arrangements to meet there at Ravencroft at 10. And basically just kind of wants to know kind of what the overall plan is going in. You can fill him in on that. And so we know that you will be going in as Maya/Lilith.
Right.
And for the others that are not actually physically going into the building with Dr. Druid and Colin, what do you guys want to do? Where do you want to be? And what's the plan for the rest of you?
Well, I wanted to ask Professor Ludgate if there is a way to sense what would be a safe distance.
Well, I suppose somewhere outside of the gates, obviously, because they are not expecting you unless you can be hidden well enough to get in closer.
Yeah.
I have only been to Ravencroft once myself. but it is a high security facility. So breaking in would be near impossible unless you have certain powers to make that happen for you.
All right, then Lilith will, I guess, hopefully if there's any kind of diner or something, I don't know what the front of this looks like. Is there like across the street kind of situation, or is there like, Evansville State Hospital where it's just all green and then the building's up on a hill?
It is completely secluded from the public eye, and kind of far back into a wooded area. So, yeah,
I guess I'll be like 100 yards off.
Yeah,
I'll just be kind of sitting around.
I'm going to definitely sneak close enough that I can be within range of hearing you guys, and then being able to relay it to everybody else.
Maybe that should be the distance we are, whatever your range is based on.
Yeah, it's like 11 areas.
Oh,
telepathy, so.
Which is probably towards the tree line, from the area that they will probably be. Yeah.
And I can be like basically on the grounds, kind of just milling around.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Is there going to be a place for us to hide? Like, should I be in the bushes somewhere, or is it okay for someone to be on this property walking around?
Well, there's a tree line that surrounds the entire place.
Okay.
And then a high security wall that surrounds the entire circumference with it's kind of a brick wall that stands probably 12 feet tall, and then up at the top another 6 feet worth of a intricate wire, barbed wire kind of system that you would assume is probably also electrified.
Okay, so I'm probably outside that, whereas Cuddleberry, you can go as close as you want, right? So I guess I'll be on the outside. Just let me know, and I'll get to you through the air, I suppose.
And Shatter, are you with Nyx then?
Yeah, I will hang with Nyx for. I have been working on a way to get myself around places, but Nyx can do that now. Next up, she can do that faster than I could right now. So I'll just stay back with her, so we're together and can arrive pretty much at the same time as needed.
Okay.
Before we go in, I've got a question for you. Looking through the wiki for Ravencroft, is what got the Bushmen into Ravencroft, according to the wiki, what happened in this world? Are we going with that?
Yeah, you're gonna have to refresh my memory on that. I can't remember.
Kim, Scarecrow, and the Hood slaughtered the entire staff and lobotomized almost all the patients to create an army to fight against Moon Knight. Moon Knight defeated them, and Bushman suffered a psychotic break and was admitted to Ravencroft.
No.
Okay. Because that's pretty fucked up.
There are probably some elements of that may have some truth in it.
Okay.
He, like Zachary, was a member of Special Forces, and it was some of the things that he did while he was in Special Forces that got him interred there at Ravencroft.
Okay.
And that's about all I can give you there.
Okay.
So wait, when was he in person chasing the shard when his father sent it to me, or was it his henchman and he was already in Ravencroft and he had his henchman doing stuff to try and get it for him? I thought he was there and he was banging on the door to get in when all this went down, from what we saw in the when we went into the astral plane.
Banging on the door.
Well, no, wherever my father and Marcus and Professor Ludgate were in that vision.
Yeah.
I thought that was the whole thing. He disappeared, Marcus did, and he and Ludgate decided to try and get rid of the shard so that his son wouldn't get it.
Correct.
I thought it was an immediate thing, like he had to send it now. Or was he just knowing that his son would want it, and so he decided to sneak it away?
Knowing that his son would want it.
Okay. I thought he was banging on the door and that was like a crisis. So that means he wouldn't have been in Ravencroft until recently. So I just wanted to know. He's been there for a while, I take it.
For a decent while, yes.
Okay.
But not like an extended stay.
Okay.
So it was alluded to the fact that there had been a confrontation between Zachary and Marcus at some point. And he knew that their son was in pursuit of them throughout, some of their searching. At what point he ended up in Ravencroft, nobody knows, because he just really didn't even know what happened to him after he emoliated his regiment. So that's what you know at this point.
Okay, thanks.
Yep. So Ravencroft Institute, as I said, is located in Westchester County, New York. It sits on land with hundreds of acres surrounding it in a secluded wooded area far away from the main road. It is a massive Victorian-era Gothic-looking building that has a suitably foreboding air about it, befitting that of an asylum for the criminally insane. The facility is surrounded by a 20-foot steel-reinforced wall that has 8 extra feet of electrical barbed wire adorning the top. There we go. So I adjusted that. I thought I remembered something close to that. There's a security gate outside with 2 security guards on watch. And as Colin noted, they wear these white pleather lab coats with a round red flashing console over their left breast. Their faces are covered with a face mask and helmet. So you guys arrive at Ravencroft. That's what you see. I assume at this point it is now just Colin as Lilith and
as Maya.
Druid, heading towards the gate.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you arrive, the guards there at the gate welcome you. They've got Anthony's information there on file, and you are brought into the main building and are brought into a holding area just off of the main lobby. I'm going to go ahead and pull everybody to the map here at this point. Now, I know a lot of you are not in there right now, but at least you'll be able to see kind of what's going on.
I imagine my power radar is going off the charts.
It is not.
Probably have everyone inhibited, I would think.
Noted.
I would hope everybody has some sort of inhibitor or something.
Man, you weren't kidding about this place being nice.
Yeah. I didn't take the time to create walls, so your tokens can move around freely, but do pay attention to where the walls happen.
That would be a lot of time spent on walls.
Yeah, it sure would. All right, Cat, get out of here now. We're getting serious. Get out. There you go.
Cats for everyone.
So here in this holding area, you are searched for any contraband. One of the security guards after the search stays behind as the other fetches the facility manager. And this is Dr. Ashley Kafka.
She's a short, attractive woman with black curly hair and thin glasses. Hello, I'm the facility director, Dr. Ashley Kafka. I understand you folks were inquiring about one of our patients. As I assume you are aware, Ravencroft is a high security hospital for the criminally insane. And in recent years, we've become a facility where individuals that have exhibited certain abilities, superpowers, if you like, can be housed and observed while we, the psychiatrists, do our best at rehabilitation. The subject in question, patient 86, was brought into this facility by a high-ranking officer from the United States Army. Patient 86 entered the service under an assumed name, Victor Alvarez, which is why we have had difficulty determining his identity. He has been with us for about a month at this time. He was under watch by his superior officers after an incident in the field in which he immolated several of his fellow officers with what seemed to be fire-like powers generated from his consciousness. Since his admission to the hospital, he has exhibited no evidence of powers to speak of, but seems to suffer from the delusion that he is possessed by the ancient Egyptian sun god Amun-Ra. He has been very cooperative during his stay here up until this time, friendly with the staff and other patients, and has shown no signs of multiple personality disorder. We have, for safety's sake, placed an inhibitor collar on him that has proven to cancel out most superpowers with little trouble. Those that exhibit more intense abilities are confined in a separate location on site. Most of the individuals in this ward are considered to be manageable with the inhibitor collars on. I will allow you to speak with patient 86. I believe you claim that his name is Zachary, yes? And Anthony responds, yes, that's correct. He may recognize either Ludgate or Kentunnel as his surname. Excellent. Well, hopefully this is indeed your son. We will have 2 security guards at the door for your protection should anything go awry. But I don't foresee any issues with him. As I said, he's been fairly docile. I would request that if he provides any information about his past or reveals any indication of his delusion, I would appreciate you passing that information along to me so that we can better treat him. I understand, yes. So she calls in a couple of the guards, and they walk you through the facility to patient 86's room. Now, as we stated, this is a very large facility, and even though it has the look of an old Victorian building from the outside, inside it is extremely up to date, if not almost futuristic in its appearance. Extremely high tech, as you had noted. There were security cameras all over the place. The walls are all made out of some sort of metal that looks like steel, but could be something else. And the floors themselves, in traditional insane asylum tradition, are probably a pukey green kind of color tile floor. The walk back to patient 86's room is a pretty long one. You guys head down the main corridor directly behind the information desk.
and then hang a right and head all the way down the hallway to a corner room, number 86 on the side. The two guards that have accompanied you take their spots outside the door. One of them uses a key card and unlocks the door for you, opens it, says to the patient inside, you have visitors. And we have patient 86 seated on his bed in front of you. There are no other chairs inside the room, but you're free to go in. And as I stated before, he's a man that appears to be about maybe 27 to 30 years old, and he sports long brown hair and a goatee. He looks up as you all arrive, and with a welcoming smile says, "Hello, little sister. Why, you've gotten big."
Hello.
I'm sure this is a... Oh, go ahead.
It's been a long time.
Well, more than a long time. I don't know that we ever really truly met face to face. I only know you from pictures. You certainly look a lot like your mother now. I'm sure this is a bit of a shock to you, isn't it? I'm Zachary, by the way. And don't be mad at Dad, Lilith. He didn't know that he was my father until recently. Don't hold it against him. I didn't know myself. Not until Mom died. From the look of things, though, I guess you ended up with the shard, didn't you? Hi, Dad. And Anthony just kind of nods. Well, I figured as much. Damn, I was so close. I almost had it that one time. But I gotta give the old man credit. He had her tamed pretty well. Kept some tight reins on her. I guess you were his only hope. He got dusted, didn't he? And now here you are, holding the burden. I guess it'd be wishful thinking to ask if you would just hand it over to me, wouldn't it? I mean, you could do that, you know. Yes, she's bonded with you, and if anyone were to take it, it would likely destroy you. But I'm a part of your bloodline, Lilith. All you have to do is will it over to me, and I can take the burden away. Get me out of here, and let me help you.
If that's what you wanted to happen, why did you send people to kill me?
Well, I couldn't get out of here. Didn't have anyone to sign me off.
Why do you want her?
Why don't you want her?
I didn't say I didn't.
You know why I want her. The power. So why are you here? Just to see me and spit in my face for what I almost did to you?
No. That's not who I am.
Sorry, speak to Colin. Ask him how he killed those people and why. He's the one that emulated like his squad, right?
Yeah. So what happened to you? Why did you kill your squad mates? What happened?
They told you about that, eh? Well, to be honest, it really wasn't my fault. I mean, it was, but I didn't really mean to.
Oh, okay. Would you like to explain yourself?
Well, since I knew that our dad wasn't just going to give up the shard, I had to seek out other means of taking it from him.
But you said it can't be taken from someone.
No, it can't be taken from someone. It can be willed to someone else, someone within our bloodline. But, as I'm sure you know, it can be taken if the host dies.
Mm-hmm.
And since Dad, dear old Dad, wouldn't give it to me, I needed to find a way to be able to overpower him and take it from him. You are the avatar for Nyx. I made an arrangement, albeit likely temporary, with an old friend of Nyx. Someone who...
You must mean Amun-Ra?
Yes, yeah. You did do some talking before you came in here, didn't you?
Just a little.
Sydney.
Yes.
The door to the room where you are located suddenly clicks and opens up.
Okay.
And let me see here. I think I've got you.
So is there any way to zoom this out?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you use your roller on your mouse, you can roll in and out that way.
Okay. I don't have my mouse hooked up. Let's see what I can.
You can do the pinch and thing.
Yeah.
To zoom in and out. Like the swipe, the two fingers.
Yeah. Why is this not working? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Okay.
Good computer.
All right.
Let's see. Do you see your token on the map anywhere or no?
I haven't seen hers now.
I don't see it.
I may have it hidden.
Sure you do.
Is
She was on the main screen before we moved to this map.
Right. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. I didn't change the name on here, but okay, let me activate you. So now you should be able to see yourself. You're right in here.
Okay.
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 All right.
So it's this door right here that clicks open. In the hallway, you hear, "Hey, what are you doing?" And
You see flying past the door one of the guards that lands and slides down the hallway.
I'm constantly scanning to see if there's any superpowers, since there's not supposed to be any. Do I feel anything?
Yeah,
have I felt anything?
All of a sudden, you just get hit. And I'm going to need you to roll a psyche feat.
Yeah. We'll go karma on this one. Oh Lord, glad I rolled karma. I will take that to a green.
A green. All right. You do not fall to pieces with that.
Does my disguise hold?
I have that song in my head.
I think with that, I probably need to have you make an endurance feat.
Okay. And so that is only up karma. I'll take it
to a yellow. Okay, all right. So it holds, but you physically wince. Just, I mean, it is like somebody took an ice pick and just shoved it into your cranium with the sudden surge of
I need
all this
to
power.
roll? Do I need to roll to see if I realize what just happened?
You can roll a reason feat, yes.
I know what just happened. Every caller just was deactivated, correct?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, including hits.
No.
Okay.
His
Gotcha.
is still on and blinking.
I grab Dr. Druid's arm and I just look at him. Shit.
What?
It just hit the fan. I'm feeling everyone. Their collars have been deactivated.
And with that, you now begin to hear screams, yelling, shouting, and so forth coming from the hallway. One of the security guards opens your door and says, "Stay in this room and don't move." Shuts the door and he disappears.
Okay.
When I start hearing the screams, I'm going to come into the building.
I look at Zachary and say, "This has been lovely, but," and I suit up and I shoot him with the sleep dart.
Shoot him with the sleep dart? Okay.
Yes.
All right, cool. Go ahead and make that roll. I forgot you had those fucking things. So that's awesome.
I did too, honestly, until now. So that would be what? Roll on agility.
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to alert the rest of the crew that things are starting to get a little sketchy.
Sure.
So
that
would be
Is it a code black? Is it a code black?
Suited up, that would be unearthly. And I'm gonna.
The inmates will soon be running this asylum, so get ready.
I'm calling karma.
Okay.
So glad I did, and that was on unearthly, by the way, because I get a +2 since I'm suited on my targeting. Yeah, I'll take it to green.
All right.
Now, I assume you probably also want a quick rundown of the powers that are available to you.
Can't that be sent in an email?
Yeah,
Oh, Jesus. I probably just need to preemptively just send him all the shit before we get started.
Are there any, like...
Here goes the next 15 minutes.
I was gonna say.
Just give me the huge ones.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Huge ones.
That's all I was going to give you anyway. All right, so you got damage resistance of excellent. Dissolving touch of remarkable.
That's interesting.
You've got electrical.
What was the damage resistance?
Not better than your current.
Right, and not
rank of-
not better than that.
Yeah.
Not better than incredible.
You've got electrical charge and electrical shield of incredible.
Okay. Holy shit! There's a lot of people on the map now.
Yeah, right.
Tough skin of remarkable.
Okay.
Body armor of monstrous.
That's a superpower.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I think I'm going to take that
Mr.
one in part
Mr.
of.
Kenyatta, yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
let me add a caveat to that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, there's got to be for monstrous.
It is also when you do that, which actually may not matter to you because you have shape-changing ability.
Yeah.
It also is like a rocky skin,
I like the thing.
kind of
Gotcha.
like the thing,
Kind of like the thing.
and kind of like malachite. I wonder whatever
Yeah.
happened to him.
Yeah, I'm going to take that in place of my invulnerability.
Okay.
And that is body armor.
Yes. Yeah. Mhm.
So well, inside the armor.
Okay. Mhm.
You just burst through the armor.
No. What else?
Don't destroy the armor. That's the most valuable thing he's got right now.
I know.
All right. So claws teeth of remarkable. Telepathy of remarkable.
No.
Mind control of remarkable.
No.
Dream control of incredible.
No.
Telekinesis of incredible.
No.
Shadow casting of incredible.
No.
Explosive force of remarkable.
No.
And force field of remarkable. Okay. All right. So I'm going to move back to Sid.
Right.
Sid, you now see, your collar also kind of beeped, which you have heard that happen before, and you know that that's deactivated.
Okay.
Okay. So what would you like to do at this point, seeing the door is open and your collar is deactivated?
I'm gonna peek outside the door and see what's going on.
All right. So off to your left, I'm going to kind of bring you right to the door right there.
Okay.
So off to your left, up here, you see a woman that you're familiar with. She's another patient there at Ravencroft with you that you know as Gale.
Okay.
Okay. And she is a tall, muscular black woman. She is standing at the kind of curve in the hallway down there, and then the guy that she sent flying is off this way, right down here. And he is scrambling to try to get back up onto his feet at this point. What would you like to do at this point?
Am I familiar with him at all?
You're familiar with these guys, but you don't know who any of them are because they all basically look identical.
Oh, okay.
They are in those security outfits with the black face mask and the red goggles.
Okay.
So it's one of the security guards.
Okay, I am going to try to rush up and meet up with my buddy Gail there.
Okay. She comes running. She was like, "This is it, kid. This is our time to get out. Are you ready?"
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's get out. We gotta get out of here.
All right. So at this point, she starts running into this main section here off to the side. And there's another inmate here and a couple of security guards now that are coming out of the center area to try to help maintain the peace. And let's see here. These two guys were running. They're right there and right there. This guy right here is already engaging with this security guard, and this security guard here is beginning to run towards Gale to try to tackle her. And then you've got this other guard that now is up on his feet, and he's kind of shouting at you and says, "Fayette, stand down. Get back in your room."
Fuck that noise.
I'm thinking. I don't know. I think if Gail thinks we can get out of here, then I at least have to try to get out of here.
All right, so what do you want to do?
Let's see what taking on this guard does. I guess if I get beat down, I'm getting sent to my room.
All right, so here's the way your stuff works, okay? You have one power. But this thing does a lot for you.
Okay.
The power is Weapons Master. Okay. You need a weapon in your hand. Something. Okay. And it can be anything. And he has, as you know, he has a stun stick that he carries around with him. All of the guards do. Mm-hmm. And this is something that they use to control the patients when they get unruly. And you can see it off on his side. He's got it in his hand, and it is already sparking, so he's got it charged up. You also know that your equipment, as far as like your suit, is locked up in one of the guard rooms in the center of that area where Gale was heading. They keep all of the personal belongings in one of those areas. You've at least learned that in your time here.
Okay.
Now,
do I know like what my chances are of getting that weapon away from him?
Probably pretty good, especially with the inhibitor off. You're an excellent fighter. You're definitely better at fighting than most of the people probably in here.
Okay.
And certainly could probably take this guy down. You haven't really had the ability to do so up until now.
Okay.
Give him the old death twist.
With the martial arts that you have, which is all of them, you should be able to overpower him.
Okay. Well, then I think I definitely need to get that weapon because I'm going to have more obstacles to get through to get my suit. So.
Okay. So all you have to do is just basically explain to me how you want to get that weapon off of him.
Take the rest.
I'm thinking I need him to like try to throw it out to shock me, and then I can like slide down, get behind him, maybe like get up, like wrap my legs around his neck and knock him down and take it from him.
Okay, cool. All right. So he is making an advance on you at this point. And he says one more time, this is the last time I'm going to warn you, get back in your room now.
So, or what? What are you going to do about it?
Don't test me, Fiat. Get in the room.
Oh, I'm testing you. What are you going to do about it?
Christ. And then he makes a thrust towards you with the stick.
Right. I want to dodge that attack and try to slide under his arm.
Okay. So here's what we're going to do. He's going to make an attack. And I'm going to roll that right now. He got a white.
Nice.
Which means that he misses. So you've got every opportunity to grab that and however you want to do. So if you're going to grab hold of him and take him down, you're going to roll fighting. Now you have a +1 column shift on your fighting.
Okay.
So that means you get your pull. Oh, what happened? Oh, of course, now it's going to fuck up on me. I can't pull it up. Why can't I?
How that works.
Mm-hmm. All right. Can you pull up your character sheet there?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. I may have to put another version of you out here so I can access it. Yeah, there we go. I got it. All right. So your fighting is F up at the top, and that's remarkable. But you have martial arts B under talents, which gives you a +1 column shift to fighting. And you have martial arts C, which gives you a +1 column shift to grappling and dodging. So if you're going to grapple him, that basically gives you a +2 column shift.
Okay.
So that sounds to me like what you're doing. So instead of rolling on the remarkable column, which is your fighting, you're actually going to up that to amazing. So if you click on the amazing tab down there at the bottom, that'll roll for you.
Okay. Get back to this. All right, and I just double click that?
Just click once.
Okay. Oh, nope, I clicked the wrong one. Sorry. Do I just hit the right one?
Oh, no, that was it.
Go ahead. I may let you keep that roll because it's a pretty damn good roll.
Okay.
But go ahead and do the amazing column just to do it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we definitely want to keep that first roll.
All right. Cool.
So 89 is what you got, and that is on the amazing column. Probably that might be a red.
That's
You got it handy.
Deep yellow.
That's a
Okay,
one.
DPL. Now, what you can and should do in a lot of cases is before you make a roll, call karma. And when you call karma, that means you can add points to get you up to the next level that would bring you up to a red if need be. In this instance, that yellow is certainly good enough to accomplish what you want to accomplish. You're also going to do a little bit of damage to him as well, which for you is strength at this point because you don't have a weapon in your hand. So you would do 10 points of damage to him. But he also, with this outfit that he's got on, has body armor. And that is going to soak up 10 points of damage. So you don't actually damage him, but you grapple him and are able to wrest the stick away from him. So now under your equipment, you can add stun stick at the incredible level.
All right. Yep, I see that on there.
Oh, did I put it on there already for you?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I preemptively was anticipating that you were going to get that, so that's good. Good for me. Good game master. Okay. So you've got that already. So now you have a weapon in your hand. So anything you do now moving forward with
a weapon in hand, with your weapons specialists, it gives you a +2 column shift to your fighting in addition to your martial arts B. So now you have a +3 on your fighting, which means anytime you roll with a weapon in your hand, you are going to be rolling on the monstrous column.
Damn.
Awesome.
Okay.
It's a good column.
Yes.
Mhm.
Unlike the good column, which isn't great.
Well, there's no great column, to be honest.
And at this point, folks, I think we should probably roll initiative.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay. Choice.
And I'm only going to roll for the main inmates here.
Do we? I forget. Do you have to put us into the combat tracker?
I do. I'm in the process of trying to do that right now. Give me just one second.
I literally forgot how to roll initiative.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah, I was.
Well, I know how to roll initiative. I'm just like,
Yeah,
I don't know
exactly.
how to do it.
Yeah,
Crap.
Morpheus.
I don't know. Our rolls are all over the friggin' place.
I have
Mine
yet to
are,
roll,
at
so
least.
I don't know if that's a good
Yeah.
thing or a bad thing.
Okay, now Sid, there's a fist in the menu up in the right-hand corner. If you click on that, that's your combat tracker. And then
Shit.
next to your name, you'll see on the far right side there is a 20-sided die, and if you click on that one time, it will roll your initiative for you.
There we go. All right.
Alrighty.
Damn. Damn.
Oh, I might have just rolled for one of you guys. Sorry about that. I wasn't paying attention.
I'd gladly re-roll mine.
Place.
All right, now, remind me, guys, what your modifiers are. Cuddle Bear,
+3.
+3. Sid,
Yep.
what's your
She
there's
probably doesn't know.
right, doesn't know. Okay, so let's see
don't know.
here if I can.
What's your
find
intuition?
I don't know.
Oh, you know, it's the
that. Oh, I
eye
didn't do that. Okay,
on your character sheet.
it's
So you have, like,
remarkable. So she's got a
One.
+1,
Me too, right?
2, and then for your martial arts 3. So you get a +3 as well.
Yep.
And I'll put that on your sheet there. Sorry about that. Shatter.
Shatter doesn't have one.
Okay. Nyx.
3.
Spider Wasp.
1.
1. Yeah, I love how
I
your
know.
voice cracked. Just like you're so in character, Clint. You're so in character. Teenager. It's great.
And I'm gonna have to hop off here real soon.
Okay, that's cool.
my time.
I can take over for you.
Okay, all right. right
No,
when
that's
it
all
was
right.
fun.
Just right when it was getting in. Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
Right when you
Yeah.
started to do stuff.
Dang it.
Okay. So if we go back to the top, if it's okay, since Sid rolled a 13, I'm going to have Sid do one more thing before she has to log off. Sid, if you want to go now, just tell me what it is that you want to do.
I'm gonna go into this middle area where I know the rest of my stuff is and kind of feel out what's going on and if I can get through there.
Sure. Okay. Yep. Go ahead and move where you want to go, and you've got enough range where you should actually be able to get into the security area over
Okay.
there.
So do I just click that area?
Yep. Or, well, if you click on your character and then drag her where you want her to go, then that'll take you where you need to be.
All right.
All right. Cool.
Alrighty.
All right. So you get in there. At this point, all of those doors actually are open because the security guards basically just rushed out and left them open. So you can go in and kind of start rooting around for your equipment. And we can say that in the initiative order that this all was, it gave you enough time to actually get in there, grab your suit, and throw it on. So you are now kind of equipped to be able to come back out into the room and start kicking ass if you want to. So,
Yeah.
So what's your next move, you think, at this point? You see that this whole central area, which is what you know as the Commons, is now filled with inmates and guards that are just kind of going at each other at this point.
Okay. I mean, I think I want to start taking down some guards. Just start lowering their numbers in case order gets restored. There's more of us than there is to them.
Okay, cool. All right, so nearest to you and to where you know the exit happens to be would be probably this guy right here. Meet. You see where I'm at?
Nope, it won't let me zoom out again.
No, okay. Now, if you you can drag the map by right-clicking and dragging up and down, left and right, if that helps.
Oh, okay. Oh, that helps much. Okay, where were you saying?
Okay, right over in here.
Okay.
So that would be the closest guard to you.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take him out and just start working my way toward the exit and taking out any guards I can on the way.
Okay. All right, so if you want to move over to him, tell me what you want to do.
Okay. Yep. And it's... Make sure I'm going to the right place. This guy near
this
here,
guy right here. Yep, you got him.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna rush him and see what he's gonna do, how he's gonna attack, so I know how to counter him.
All right, yeah, so he sees you coming at him. I'm going to move you back a step here because you're going to have to get past him. So he sees you coming at him, and then he activates the stun stick, and he's coming in with an overhead strike coming down to your shoulder to kind of hit you right up in here.
Okay. I'm definitely going to try to deflect that attack.
Okay. And then what you can do at this point is you can say, I'd like to make multiple actions, and you can roll fighting, and that's just straight fighting in this instance.
Okay.
And for you, that is remarkable. So roll on the remarkable column.
All right.
Oh,
Call karma.
Yes.
I
Good
would.
girl. Good girl.
Karma.
Good girl.
I got a 29. All right. So that means that you're going to have to spend some karma to get you up to a green, which would give you a second action. You got a 20.
The 10 would get her to green.
Yeah, 10 would get you to green.
Okay.
I thought you need with remarkable. I thought you need like because isn't it 2 is incredible?
No, remarkable is your first tier where you can get extra actions. So you need a green for 1, and she would need a red for 2.
Oh, because my fighting's remarkable. I thought I needed red for 2.
That's what I said.
That's what you just said.
2 extra actions. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So green would get you 1 single action.
Yes.
One extra action.
I like we've been having extra actions this whole time.
What's your your
That's
fighting's
it. We're
remarkable.
going. That's
yeah.
it. We're going back 13 weeks and starting all over.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to start this whole thing over.
That's good to know then.
So what do I need to do?
Okay, so you've got 1 extra action, so you can attack this guy twice.
Okay.
Now, since you have to go, I'm going to let you go ahead and do both of those now. Normally, we go through the initiative order. You attack once, go through the initiative order, and then it rolls back to you to go again. But you can go ahead and do twice right now.
Okay.
So you're deflecting first, and that would basically be a well, let's see if you even need to, because oh yeah, okay, so he got I was clicked on you, but that was actually rolling for him. He got a yellow, so yes, you would have to deflect that to keep from getting shocked.
Okay.
So you're going to roll fighting once again, but that's at a +1 column, or yeah, 1 column shift in this case. So you're on the incredible column this time.
Okay. And so which one am I rolling again?
IN. Oh, yep, that did it. Okay, so 89, you're able to deflect. And now if you want to attack him, then you can.
Okay. I will attack and then IN again?
Well, it depends on what you're doing.
Okay.
If you use the stick, then you're rolling on the monstrous column.
Well, then let's attack him with a stick.
There you go.
A monstrous stick.
Ah! Beware my monstrous stick.
Yeah, it's option number 1 always. Unless, of course, you have a mace.
All right,
And
so
some
that's a
monstrous
possible
mace.
stun for him. So I'm going to roll endurance. And he has excellent endurance with the suit on. So, ooh, he got an 81. So no stun.
God dang.
All right. And then that would be the end of your actions for this round. So if you need to hop off, it was good to have you tonight. We're looking forward to playing.
Yeah,
more
welcome.
with you, so
Thanks for putting up with the noob.
Can't wait to
It'd be
meet you.
fun.
God, I can't wait to meet you too, Frick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bye, guys.
All
See ya.
right, bye.
Bye.
Okay. So then, Cuddle Bear.
Okay. First, I'm gonna roll over multiple actions and call Karmatis. Oh, so 77 plus 87, that's yellow. So it's just 2 total actions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm basically gonna enter the building from like the wall. I was kind of trying to keep on the outer perimeter of where they were at, so I could listen to them better.
Mhm. Yep.
And once I hear the chaos, I'll just kind of like where I'm at, even just come through the wall. To
Okay.
this room and just
All right.
kind of.
Sure, and that room's empty at this point because the guy that was in there escaped.
And I'll kind of just come out into the hall and see what the hell's going on. Meow.
All right, so you see a guy that is getting up off of the floor dressed in one of the security outfits. He's got his back to you. And then coming, I would assume, out of the room behind you over here would be Colin and Dr. Druid.
Okay. And it just sounds, they're just like sounds of chaos.
Sounds of chaos. There's an alarm now that has begun to go off.
All right. Well, this is no bueno. So I'll head down here to these guys and be like, "This is no bueno." Say,
I guess this is not our rodeo. What are we gonna do?
we need to help them reestablish order. We cannot have the area overrun with insane superpowered individuals. I've alerted the rest of the team to join us, but we need to get these people back in their cells.
There's a lot of them.
Then we must begin.
Damn it! Why do we have to be the good guys all the time? I look at Dr. Druid. Are you okay for this?
It's been a little while, but I can handle myself.
Oh, I know.
So that's basically my first action, is to regroup these guys and call to arms.
All right, so for the other two guys that are outside the building, what's your plan here?
We can hear that alarm go off, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So I guess I think we need to go, but it depends on how much physical damage we need to do. Is this a code black, or should we just try and get through the front door?
Well, Mr. Cuddlebear will be like, it's code black, yeah. We should hit the fan.
How tall? How many floors is this building?
4 stories.
4 stories, and they are on the first.
They are on the first, yes.
Do you need an exit?
No. Basically, I guess, yeah. In the message, I'll be like, the inmates are free. We need to get them back in their cells.
So you don't want a giant hole in the building?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
No, just come in and help us.
Yeah. Okay. I will look at Shatter and go, and she just kind of lights up, and then she goes over and creates like a clamp or a weightlifter belt around Shatter that's solid, so it doesn't burn you, and then picks him up and then creates a nose cone and shoots through. It goes up over the fence and then goes to the front door, to the very front door, and we'll stop. But we'll go be remarkable speed, so I don't know how quickly we'll get there. But I also did want to roll multiple actions as well. So
Sure. Go ahead and roll your multiple then first.
And that's just a straight fighting. All right.
Yep. And if anybody else is planning on multiple actions, you might as well go ahead and roll now and just get that out of the way.
Nope, I got a 30, so that's -2 to 1. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Minus
awesome.
4. Minus 4.
Whoa, those spider balls.
Minus 4 calm chefs
It's 4. Yeah.
for 1 attack. I thought I was. Oh, what the fuck? That's crap. Changing these rules. Back in the 80s, we never have this shit.
80s.
That's when it came out.
I got
Oh.
Right, but you would be able to create the cone that you want to create, and
Okay. Sorry, I heard secrete. Like, what?
yeah.
I guess it's kind of like a secrete.
Yeah.
But,
I was gonna say, if you could not put me in anything you've secreted, that would be great.
yeah, you're out of luck, buddy.
It's a secretion party.
Everybody's got collars. All right. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. Need to roll. I might as well use my -4 roll on this. So
I'd call karma.
let me know.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for that.
Yeah, I guess I'll do karma. So what is this now? My power?
Yeah, your power. Yeah.
All right, karma.
Mhm.
76. On amazing. I'll leave it at 76. It's deep yellow.
Okay.
Even at the
Oh wait, it's -4 column shift. Shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's my.
One,
Is that your
two,
-4?
3, 4. Good.
Just leave it in.
It's just yellow.
Okay.
It's the same. I'll leave it.
Yeah.
Well, I had to spend 10, right? So
Mhm.
Yeah.
you know what? Fuck it. I'll make it red. Go to 98. So 22.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to do that. Now, what's the intent on that?
To get us to the front door fast.
Just to get you. To the front
Just to
door.
get us to the front door.
Okay.
That was-
Next up would be the guy named Great Wall, which is out of sight for you guys, so I'm not even going to bother with that. DK, same thing. So Shatter would be next.
Okay, and we've just landed inside then successfully,
Just
At the front
outside
doors.
the door, yeah.
or just outside the door.
Mhm.
Okay, all right. let's see here. Okay.
And there is kind of an atrium of glass windows that are surround the.
I say this
the front
building's
door,
gonna have
so-
a lot of glass.
You
Yeah.
read my mind. That, yeah, some of the glass from that atrium, once we're there, is going to break and reform around me for the body armor. I'm gonna get that off before we walk in.
I just see you stepping through the glass and it just forming around you. That's pretty cool.
There you go. That's it. So that happens, and then with any like leftover glass, if I can still do that, I'm gonna form like a window, but about human size. You know what I mean? Like human size that is just pushing forward in front. It's almost
Sure,
like
like a big shield. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Go ahead and make that roll.
okay, yes, and that would be one second.
Be a power feat there on that one.
Yep. Amazing. Okay, I had to double check and make sure which one it was. Karma. Yeah, I'll spin and take that to yellow. Let's see. What was the number again I just rolled? You can see that? I'm looking at two different things here.
32.
2. So, yeah, 24. 24 to get it to yellow.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's no problem. You've got your shield. And then we'll go to Spider Wasp.
Okay, I have 3 actions.
Now, I will say I did not populate this with like everybody.
Right.
But there are some I'm going to say most of the inmates have now kind of convened in the center area. So
Gotcha.
there might be a couple of guards kind of running past you
Yeah.
to try to get there. But other than that,
so-
it's mostly guards.
Looking north, I only see the guard that Gale threw down.
Yep.
And then looking the other way, do I see anything?
Guards also running away from you towards
Gotcha. Okay.
this little hallway right here.
Gotcha. Okay. First action, then I can hear all the commotion going on in the central area.
Oh yeah.
All right. I am going to phase 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Phase through and get myself right there.
Okay.
That's
And
my
then-
first move.
All right. Then we go to, I guess it looks like Dr. Druid. What's he gonna do?
Did you knock
just-
patient 86?
What's that?
I have some plant. Did you knock out patient 86? You stunned him with the
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think I did. Never really said that.
You-
if it was
yeah,
or not,
you-
but I'm
you-
assuming it did.
You hit him, yeah. And it looks like he went to sleep. So Druid, as you're moving, you kind of phase out and go invisible. You see him kind of weave his arms in a certain pattern, and he too goes invisible.
All right.
Okay. And then he makes his move. All right. Then Cuddle Bear, did you roll for extra actions, or was that it for
Yeah,
you?
I have one other action.
Okay.
And then I'll just head towards the fray as well. How far is based on your endurance, right?
Yes. And you should have, I think, 3 areas that you can go. So it's a total of 15 squares.
Oh, look at it. 3, 4. Coming through the wall here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Staying in phase.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll telepathically to the inmate in front of me. You need to go back to your cell.
He looks around and is like, where's that voice coming from? And he makes a move in towards this guard right there.
It's like freaking Spanish Inquisition. Nobody's ever expected a cat.
Right.
Now, you were just talking to him telepathically.
Yeah.
Yes, you weren't throwing a power at him, right?
No. I was.
Okay. All right. So you still have an action if you want.
Oh, okay. Then I will. I will try to. He's gonna think that things are pretty crazy out here, and maybe he doesn't want any. He doesn't really want to get hurt. Because he is self-conscious about whatever his superpowers are and wants to go back to his room.
Okay, got it. All right, go ahead and make that roll.
We'll call karma for that, for sure. Because, that's a good thing, because I can only get it to agree. That sucks. My dice are cold as hell. But I can only get it to agree, so.
Okay.
So he's probably just gonna ignore me.
All right. He also got a green. So he kind of stops on his way there and kind of just shakes it off, but he does not make an action at this point against that security guard.
All right.
Okay. And then so that would take us back to Nix doesn't have any more, Shatter doesn't have any more, Spider Wasp.
Gotcha. Alrighty. So going to step through out next to Mr. Pedal Bear. What do these inmates look like? Are they just normal inmates?
Normal inmates, but they might have
Gotcha.
powers, but you really just don't know. Yeah, I mean, you would know,
Right.
So truthfully, these three guys know are
They're just
unpowered. Yeah.
Gotcha. And then Sir, what does he look like?
Okay, so Sir here is actually there's something kind of strange about them. And you can't quite make out whether they are male or female.
Okay.
But they are roughly about 7 feet tall, and they have taken a pillowcase and put it over their head and created 2 little eye holes for themselves.
Okay. We are going to web Sir up in a cocoon. Like, let him head down.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll call Karma. And I'm glad I did. We'll take that to the green.
Alrighty.
Yeah, we're having troubles.
Alright, so we're gonna put a little token on him to see what. Oh, damn. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, anyway. They have to re-roll for him. Status effect, that's what I want. And do we have something that could look... Oh, there we go. Restrained. There we have it. Okay. All right. So you web them up. They kind of have their back to you, and he's kind of facing off. And I did not put all the security guards in here, so there's more security guards around that they are engaging with. I just put several in here so that we just had a representation of the security force. Overall, there's probably about 30 inmates and 10 guards.
Gotcha.
Okay. But yeah, you hit him and web him up. So you got him.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then I think that's it. Does anybody else have any extras?
I still have one more.
You got one more? Okay, so rolls back around to you.
Gotcha. This inmate down here next to me.
Yep.
To my left. So we are going to neural manipulate him.
Okay.
To where he kind of we're paralyzing him.
Okay.
so that he cannot move. Doesn't affect his like heart rate or anything like that. Just he can't move.
Sure.
And that is at a -2. -2 column shift. Karma. Didn't need it. It's a yellow, but with the 10 points, that'll take it to the red.
Okay. Why was that at -2?
Because it's an extraction.
Oh,
Right. Extraction's a -2 column shift, correct?
we haven't been doing that.
Yeah, I was
Oh.
gonna say, we haven't been doing that.
Okay, then that's still a red then.
All right, so yeah, and he kind of had paused for a moment anyway, so now he's just kind of stuck in that position and kind of has gone a little bit rigorous. And that brings us to the end of the round and back to the top. So we go back to to Mr. Cavalier.
Alrighty.
And you guys can't see what Sid's character is doing at this point, just from your visibility. So I'm not going to worry with what's going on there.
Right.
Okay. So I'll go for actions again. Oh shit! I should have called Karma. That's white as hell. All right. So I got the 1. That's at a minus. I'm gonna move kind of towards the center here of the. Because I can see multiple.
Had somebody hiding in there, didn't we?
I guess so. Yes. All right.
So what you see in
my.
front of you is a tall man of probably about 6'7", and he has really kind of long, pointed ears and an elongated chin, green, glowing eyes, and he's shirtless, and his body is covered in a very thin layer of hair. Basically from head to toe. Looks almost like wolfen or rat-like.
Yeah.
And
He's a mouse, huh? All right, I'm on.
I didn't roll for him, so let's get him a roll. All right, not high. So you've got initiative over him, but he sees you come around the corner and he just kind of tilts his head just a little bit because he's like, "What the fuck is a cat doing in here?"
All right, but he's not really. He's just kind of hiding. He wasn't really attacking anybody.
He was just standing there in the center of that kind of pod area where the security stations are located.
Okay, but not really doing anything aggressive.
Nope, didn't appear to be. Just standing there.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just do what I was gonna do in the first place, since I got this new power stunt and everything. I want to try to hit the area with a prompt to everyone needs to calm the fuck down. Like I don't think I can target just the inmates.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I basically want everyone to. I'm gonna try to get everyone to cease all aggression.
Okay.
Stop fighting. We're definitely gonna call Karma for that. Oh my god. Okay, get it to green. That's it.
Okay.
I'm just rolling whites all day.
Well, there's been a lot of whites tonight.
Yeah.
All right.
Gold has been
So
pure dog shit. Fucking embarrassing.
you're spending points to get it to a green.
Yeah.
All right. First level green, I assume.
Yeah, because that's but with the karma, I can only get it to green.
All right.
Uh,
Now subtract 2 column shifts from that.
oh shit, that's all right.
I was gonna say, when the GM asks you if it's a first column green, you say no.
No.
It's a deep green.
Deep green.
Well, okay. I could spend more. I could still spend karma to make it green. I'd have to spend. Actually, I have 50 points. Can I do that or?
Oh, I'll allow it.
Because was I rolling at -2?
He's a gracious lord.
Or is
No,
this
you
like,
weren't rolling at -2, no.
Oh, okay. So then no, then I wouldn't be able to do that because I spent the karma just to do that. This is like a defensive thing that's making it -2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, I get it.
Okay, so you reach out with that, and you're kind of new at this, and there's nothing to really sense. There was no real pushback on that, but you were like, because you spent the karma, you were like, I'm really trying this hard, and for some reason it just didn't work.
Okay.
And you feel like it should have.
All right. I must do better. But yeah, that's it for me this round.
All right, Nix.
Yes. Multiple actions, please. With karma this time.
Yeah.
There you go.
So incredible. I'll make it. I can make it a red with 14.
Okay. So that'll give you a
So we'll
total
do
of
that.
3.
Sweet.
Damn, this map is big. I gotta keep scrolling out to find
I
you guys.
know.
Okay. First action. We are at the entryway. Shatter, you already just collapsed the whole atrium. Do we have a straight shot into the lobby here?
Yes.
Number 2. Okay.
Mhm.
So as we enter in, what do we really see? An empty hallway, left, right, and forward?
You see security guards that are just kind of filing down the hallway and heading towards a centralized location.
Okay.
They have not noticed you at all. Their
Yeah.
main focus is going to the source of this alarm.
She'll look over to Shatter and say, I guess we got to go that way. And she'll move. I mean, we can see them coming down here, right? Like going down all the hallways.
Going
All
down
to-
this hallway, going down this hallway. They're going around this corner and going around that corner.
Yeah, okay. Can you
I'll
not
look
see
at
my
next to you.
measurement,
Hmm.
Chris? Can you
Yes,
not see
yeah,
me
I
measuring?
can see it.
Oh, you
Yep.
can? Okay, good.
Yeah.
You want to go left? I'll go right. Or straight?
Sounds good.
All right.
Next, we'll go up here and on the ceiling, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like as close to the ceiling as she can, but she's going fast.
Sure.
And then you're gonna turn the corner and enter into, I guess, trying to beat the security guards to wherever they're going.
Mhm.
She'll assume that this is the area.
Mhm.
Once she gets in there, is it just a madhouse?
It's a madhouse in here, yeah. And they are the place is just filled with inmates and security guards, and they're just all going at it. They got stun sticks flying. There are bodies flying everywhere from the ones that have powers that are throwing them or hitting them or what have you. Yeah.
Okay. Can I sense where Cuddlebear is at least? Like I could also be talking to him. Hey, we've entered the building.
Oh, yeah.
We're in this big room. Holy shit! Where are you guys at?
We're here. In this room.
In the central atrium.
Yeah.
I don't know what else I can do action-wise, Chris.
Mhm. From where you stand, though, you do see 2 individuals that look different than the typical inmate. Most of the inmates are wearing, kind of orange jumpsuit type things.
Mhm.
But this one right over here is he kind of looks. It's the one that is titled DK. Looks like a floating red genie-like creature of some sort that seems to be rather muscular and is glowing with like a blue energy. Over here is an individual that he is dressed in kind of the orange jumpsuit, but he is brandishing an energy whip of some sort that is glowing with a yellowish energy.
Well, that's awesome. Right off the bat, let's put DK in a giant black hamster ball.
Okay.
So that'll be just yellow 84.
Okay. All right. And again, I'm not giving him any kind of real resistance to that because he's not focused on you. You got the roll, you can get him. So
Okay.
You got him in a ball.
All right, and I will keep moving forward to get closer to where I think I'm looking for my team.
Sure.
So
Okay.
that's it.
All right, so then we go to Great Wall, and you guys actually, Cuddle Bear, if you're right there at the corner, and Spider Wasp, you might see this in your peripheral. The guy right here that is named Great Wall is this big stone-like humanoid.
It has body armor of monstrous.
And has body armor of monstrous. Is grabbing hold of two guards right now and has just smashed them face to face into each other, and the heads on these guys just go sploit and explode.
He's not nice.
Not at all.
Sir now gets an action, and they are going to attempt to break out of these strange webs that has encompassed him.
It is now the next round, so that would be monstrous.
Yeah. And because it's monstrous, I'm not even going to worry about rolling. You can't get out of that.
Sorry, sucker.
Sorry!
Sir, sucker.
Now, Nix, can you, once you cast something, do you get a sense of what's happening to that?
I would say only if they are, like, I guess she has a little bit of extra sensory through the darkness, but I don't know if I don't think she can see or smell or anything like that, but she can tell if something is changing inside or hitting it.
Got it.
Maybe.
And that's at the amazing level as far as like the material strength, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right. DK, that thing, is trying to do something on the inside, and you kind of get the feeling like something is eating away at the structure from the inside.
Okay.
Shatter.
Yes. So Shatter proceeds down that other hallway and ends up, here-ish with the shield in front of him. Still, and about, I'm saying like a good, 3 or 4 feet. And I too am kind of, looking for the team, but I kind of see, I see what's going on in front of me here, and I know we're trying to restore order. So is that Gale? Is that Gale next to Sydney?
Gale is right there. And then she next to her is a small kind of waifish girl that now is wearing what looks to be like some sort of black leather type armor.
and she is in the process of getting beaten by like 3 security guards, and they are just wailing on her with these sticks. Like the sticks have like a electricity that's kind of flowing through them, but they're not like poking her with it. They are literally just walloping her with that.
And they're beating, just to clarify, this is Gale or Sydney this is happening to?
That is Sydney's character, yes.
Sydney's character, yeah. Okay.
I just keep on hearing Bob's Burgers Gale screaming every time that she gets hit by these. I can't escape it.
And Gale has a hold of the security guard that is next to her and has him in a chokehold, and you hear his neck snap.
Yikes. Okay, so on seeing that, since the other one's getting beat down, I'm going to raise the shield up, like just enough to where it's above my head, and for the couple seconds that it's up, I reach in one of the pockets for my spare glass, and we're going to try something new here. I throw it to, like, kind of this way toward, the person who's got the security guard, and I start to arrange it in, like, almost like a halo, and put it down over the head, and then force it to where it's just about. It's like a glass necklace, like just right around the neck. And as I'm doing that, I'm yelling, put it down, sending that to her.
All right. Now, are you intending to do damage with that?
No, this is a threat. This is merely, it's just a certain, it's the glass, like, has basically circled around her neck, and I can send it right through all sides if I feel like it. It's a threat, is all it is. But it's, it's around her neck is where we want it to be, just not actually stabbing her yet.
Sure. Okay.
Still on the amazing scale, right?
Yep.
Okay. Karma? Yay! Hey, good thing I did that.
Wow, worst
Could have been
roll of the
less than
evening.
ugly. I know. I thought there was no way as bad as we've been so far. Yeah, it would cost me 22, but I'll do it to get it to green.
All right. So you do that. It closes around her neck. She looks over at you with the guy still up in the air. She drops him, and he falls into a heap on the floor.
And as I'm watching that, I'm just kind of pointing. My shield is coming back down, lowering it down, and I'm pointing at her. Don't move.
And she looks at you and she says, "You're new."
Ignoring that, at that point, I'm just looking left and right to see what I can see and assess what I can assess. But I'm keeping my eye right there for on her to make sure she's not trying anything tricky.
And these other guards that are around Sid's character, I'm just going to keep saying that for right now, are relentlessly beating this girl. And she is a tiny little waifish thing.
Okay. That being bothersome enough that they, I'm starting to shout at the guards, and I'm going to assume they're not listening to me, but I'm going to ask anyway. That's enough. You've got her. Stop. Or are they stopping?
Okay. At this point, they are not.
Fantastic.
In the initiative and in the heat of the battle right now, that hasn't stopped them at this point. So we're going to move on to Spider Wasp.
Okay.
Extra actions, Karma. Yeah, I'll take that to yellow for the 3 actions.
Okay.
Oh wow. My Adobe just updated. That was loud. So, out of the corner of my eye, I saw the Great Wall smash 2 guys' heads to smithereens. So, I know that this guy right here is. I'm going to come over into this area, and I am going to try to use the neural manipulation on him.
Okay.
And basically, I am going to use the one that collapses him into a mound of jelly to where he can't control any of his muscles.
Okay.
And we're going to call karma on that. And yeah, I'll take that to the yellow by spending 10 points.
Alrighty. You fucking kidding me?
About damn time.
Join the White Club. Oh, wait, that doesn't sound right.
We're already in the White Club.
Yeah, we've been rolling it all night long, dude.
Why's it got to be a club?
I guess it could be a clan if that's
It's not that.
Maybe just Team White. Can we do a Team White or a...
Team White sounds just as bad.
And once again, for those folks that are just listening to the podcast, most of us are white, but Dragon is black. and it's okay that we're saying this because we're all friends. No offense to anyone.
And I play a black character in this game, so it's actually a Hispanic character who's black.
Oh, I didn't actually realize that.
I didn't either. I don't think we ever established that.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm Hispanic.
Just brown. Yeah.
I mean, I knew she was Hispanic, but I didn't realize. Yeah,
Well,
okay.
Colin's an alien, but he portrays him. He portrays himself as Asian.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
So the Great Wall, with his monstrous endurance, was not able to resist that.
Damn.
And so he just turns into kind of a puddle of goo and falls down on the floor. So let's see. Let's put him. I don't think I have something that says goo.
You'll have to make that.
I was laughing so hard I think I missed it. What did you do to him exactly?
I used a neural manipulation.
Oh, okay.
And basically, he has no control over his muscles.
Sure. That makes sense.
Not a literal puddle of goo.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the
As he started to say that, I was like, well, wait a minute. What did he do?
It's basically the description is it's disruption. The target's body loses all sensations. It falls to the ground, a limp and numb mass of flesh.
So does he
Prone.
himself?
Yeah, he may have shit himself.
Yeah.
Okay, so Cuddle Bear. That area where you saw the kind of rat-like creature, all of a sudden just goes completely pitch dark. And you cannot see him or anything within that area.
Alrighty.
Just completely enveloped in darkness.
Well, I'm used to like creatures creating darkness, so I'm curious as like, and I know Nyx was on the way, so I'm kind of curious if like this creature has done it or is Nyx like in the fray? Is it her type of dark? Can I even differentiate between?
It looks the same.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's not good.
Well, yes.
So
I don't know if he's done that or if Nyx is doing something.
right. So we're gonna go. It actually is your turn. Again, if you have an extra action.
I only had one action. Just
Okay. All right. So
Dr.
Nyx,
Druid doesn't go?
yes, but I'm not gonna waste time
Okay.
doing that.
Gotcha. All right.
He's invisible. You don't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Okay. So Nyx.
Next, she will move forward, and as she does, she's going to fill the DK ball with dark energy. So that will start corroding him and in a corrosion against corrosion, I suppose.
Cool. All right.
Do
Go
I
ahead and
need
make
to
that roll.
resist my ability?
Mhm.
It's a green.
All right. That's cool. And so that's going to start doing 50 points damage to him. Correct.
Yeah. Wait, no, it's only the remarkable. It's the
Okay. Remarkable.
the poison. Yeah.
Okay.
But next round, he has to roll a remarkable endurance feat.
Gotcha.
but if he makes it, he doesn't take the damage, I believe. So it's still, and then it becomes a -1 column shift, and so on and so on.
Okay, got it. All right.
And then she'll just move. She can still move forward, right?
Yep.
She can. Does she see that darkness in the middle there? Like
Yeah.
just.
Yeah. The hallway basically just goes dark, but it is black. It is not
Yeah.
darkness. It is blackness, and that looks very familiar to you.
There can be only one.
Well, it's just, I'm going to either dive in and get swallowed, or I'll be able to see. I don't know. Wait a second. Mr. Cuddlebear, where's Ludgate?
Who?
Dr. Druid.
Do I hear you say that?
No, it's in my head, so I'm just telling.
The way I understand it,
Yeah.
and Dragon.
Everybody hears
correct me
everything.
If I'm wrong, everybody hears everything because you've got everybody
Right,
linked,
yeah.
right? Okay.
I think he's somewhere helping with the fight.
Yeah, he's okay. He went invisible.
Where's Zachary?
Asleep in his room.
She'll start moving in that direction.
Okay. All right.
And so now that I hear that Nyx is nearby, are you making this darkness?
Oh, you're muted somehow.
Yeah.
No, but the dude in the ball is.
Dude in the ball is making darkness.
No. I said I did not make this, but the dude in the ball is me.
Oh, I'm not aware of it. Guy in the ball. All right. Well, all right.
So we won't be surprised.
Okay. Well, now I am surprised because I was assuming that you were making this. We have another creature of darkness. Oh, but this gives me an idea.
All right. Spider Wasp, I think you've got another action, right?
Yeah, I've got 2 more. Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna spend one of them while Great Wall is incapacitated, webbing him up.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be 1 action.
Okay.
And then am I next then again?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Am I the only one that had 3?
I think so. Right? Oh, no, actually, Nyx does have 1 more, I think.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so Nyx.
Oh. Okay.
There's still a lot of stuff going on around you. I'm just not.
Yeah, it seems like
I'm
I'm.
bother with that. Yeah.
Okay. As she goes down to here, can she see the blackness again? Just
Yep,
double checking.
in the hallway. Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right. She'll head over here.
Okay.
And then make her way. I don't know how far she can get towards the room. But I assume this whole area is sort of not as packed as the middle room.
Are you using your flight here?
My light?
Flight.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So theoretically, you could make it all the way to the room.
Okay. All right.
All right.
What do I see?
So what you see when you get there, the door's closed, but there's a window in the door. On the outside here, there is a looking in your memory from looking at the building from outside. There were windows all over the building, but they were all covered in these iron like grates, bars, over top of them. The window to his room now has, and it's hard to describe, but it looks as though the glass has melted and the bars themselves have like curled up and are glowing red, and his body is being pulled out of the hole now that has been created in that window and into this ring of fire just outside the window.
No, that's all in my head.
I fell into the
I was going to do it, but we were worried about copyright infringement.
I can afford a strike or two.
Oh, okay. Immediately yell, Zachary's being broken out. And is it her turn, like for her third action, or is it?
You may make an action here. Yeah.
Are we already all the way through? Because I think Clint, Colin, you
No.
had another action.
No, you still.
Well, but you did a move, and then at the
Oh,
end
I
of that
didn't do
move,
anything? Okay.
you can do the action.
Where's Zach's body? Is it in between, outside the building, in the building, in between?
It is in between. It's being pulled through the hole in the window. Yes.
Okay. There's nothing physically that I can see that's pulling him.
Mm-mm.
Really?
No, just
Okay.
just that burning ring of fire that's outside.
Okay. She will create.
I think they make a cream for that.
A bubble, probably. A bubble on the outside that kind of envelops his body and separates it. So I'm kind of like closing the hole in the wall, but I'm not going to burn him or anything like that. I'm just trying to get him separated from whatever's pulling.
Okay, got it.
Karma.
Oof. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay.
And you can only go up one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. 26. So 13 karma to get it to green.
Okay. Give me 1 second here to figure something out. Woof. Okay. Here's what happens. You create the ball, and it enshrouds him. And then it kind of begins to sputter a little bit, and the ball itself of darkness looks like it's melting.
Awesome.
No.
Class 1000.
What the hell? Oh, shit.
And you hear inside your mind, "Hello, lover. It's been a long time."
Ew.
This one is mine. Soon we'll be together. I need you to roll psyche.
Okay. Karma. Yay.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So my psyche is incredible. 75. Yeah, I'll make it 95. So I'll add 20 karma. That's
Okay.
red.
You do not pass out.
Nice.
But the ball completely melts away,
Mm-hmm.
and he's pulled a little bit further into the fire, and it disappears. But as the fire disappears, you see a figure that you, from the readings of your fathers and your studies in ancient Egyptian mythology, is the fiery silhouette of Amun-Ra. And it disappears in a cloud of smoke.
I'll just say he's gone.
Damn it. Who took him? Did you
Amun-Ra.
On Red Road.
Like totally the god, Amun-Ra.
This thing is getting crazy.
Spider wasp.
We got to find Dr. Druid and get the fuck out of here.
We need to get these inmates back into their cells first.
They're going to lock us up too.
They're not gonna lock us up. We're not crazy.
You're
Most
talking
debatable.
cat.
That's
Yeah.
debatable.
Mhm.
Alright.
All right,
Yeah,
Spider
that's
Wasp, you
fine.
got one more action. We're still
Yeah,
in battle here.
So I can see this black orb from where I'm standing.
Mhm.
And
Well, not an orb necessarily. I mean,
Just a
you
black
see the
mess.
hallway, and where Cuddle Bear was, he's enveloped in blackness as well.
Cuddle Bear's enveloped in blackness.
Yeah. So that entire area encompassing those hallways that come to an X there in the middle is completely
Mhm.
black.
Well, crap. I am going to. Wow. I got nothing. So I am the inmate that's right next to me.
Mhm.
I'm going to web him.
Okay. And I'm not even going to make you roll for that. He's got no
Okay.
powers. You got that, so that can
Okay.
be that action.
Gotcha. Okay.
We go to the top of the next round, and that
Wait, I
brings
still have an
us-
action.
Oh, you still
unless
have
we
one?
were-
But no, I think you
I
did
have-
3.
Well, that's what I was asking if my
Oh.
traveling from, because I made the ball
Uh-huh.
before in the last round, and
Yeah.
I filled it with goo my first action,
Mhm.
and then my
then
second
there-
action was moving all the way to the room and trying to keep my brother from leaving.
Well, initially, I think you moved into this area right here, and then we moved past you at that point. You moved here first, and then the
Oh,
third
okay,
action.
so that was my third
would have brought
action,
you
okay.
there. Yeah, yeah,
Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay, so we are back at the top.
Yep. Do we need to call it, by the way?
It's up to you guys.
Up to you guys. I'm good.
Yeah, it's up to you guys. I'm good for a little bit.
I think we're getting close to the end, so
Go for a little bit more shake. Had to get the store, but they close like 11, so I'm good.
all right. So back to Cuddleberry then.
Okay, we'll go for multiple actions and call Karma this time. 37 on the mark, 47, that's green. So I have 2 actions.
Yep.
So action the first. Well, yeah, everybody. Well, dude's gone now. I'm going to see if I can reach out telepathically into the darkness for whoever is causing this.
Reach out telepathically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You furry creature man. Cease this.
Just asking him to nicely, or
No. Yeah. We'll try to make him stop.
Okay.
And then we'll call Karma for that too. Ooh, that's pretty good. 78 becomes 88 on the music. We'll go ahead and spend the extra 2 to make it red.
Damn, rolling like shit. Okay. You succeed in telling him to stop this, and you see the darkness then begin to dissipate in that area. And out in the main area where the fighting is going on, you detect just a little notch of that kind of dissipating just a little bit. Okay. Nyx,
Yes.
your turn.
Multiple actions.
69.
Oh yeah, dude, I
Nice.
got
Right.
three actions, right?
3
Oh,
actions,
sweet.
yeah.
Nice.
All right, first action. I'm going to head back into the room and into the darkness.
That darkness is dissipating at this point.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I'm going into that area to...
And inside there, you see this kind of tall rat-like creature that is shirtless and hairy.
Okay. And then, do I see Shatter all the way through, or is it still blocked?
You can't. No, yeah, you can kind of see through now, and you see Shatter there, and he is holding glass shards up against the neck of Gale here, and
Gale.
just
Okay.
off in the distance, you see a small girl that is getting beaten by some of the guards.
I'll shoot at a dark energy bolt at one of the guards.
Okay.
No, no, it doesn't matter. Karma. I'll just leave it green.
Okay,
22.
and damage on that?
Amazing.
Oh, okay.
Oopsie.
They're wearing some sort of something, right? It's powered up.
They are, yeah. All right. We're going to roll endurance. Whew, okay, good. He's not dead. But it sends him flying back next to Shatter, and he hits the corner of the hallway that's right next to Shatter, right in here.
And his skull starts bleeding.
Yeah.
I didn't kill him. Yeah, that's my action.
All right, Shatter.
So at this point, there's still two guards kind of beating on that girl,
Yep.
right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I've seen enough. They didn't listen. I'm not trying to break the glass, but I'm sending the shield forward with enough push strength that it's like supposed to catch them off balance.
Mm-hmm.
And as it does, the shield, starts to bend. And, as they're pushed away, it's going to bend into like a cone over her and just settle on the floor where it's got her in like a glass bubble now. Because I'm like, she has had enough. So I'll try to push that forward and encase the girl, Karma. And yeah, I'm going to take it to yellow, but looking now, see what that is. 34. 22. Yeah, I'll take it to yellow.
Okay. Yeah, so you're able to do that. It pushes those two guys back off of her and kind of covers her so that if they try to come at her again, they're at least going to hit glass before they get to her.
Yeah.
And she reaches out towards you on the floor, puts her hand up against the glass, and it kind of echoes with inside there, but you hear her say in kind of a very slight kind of French accent, "Please help me."
Okay.
And we'll come back to you.
Okay, I was gonna say yeah, because I'm like, give me a minute to process that.
Yep. Spider wasp.
Alrighty, multiple actions, Karma. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take that to the room. No, the yellow gives me 3, so yeah. First action. I'm just going to start taking out the inmates because I see the rat guy, right?
Yes, you can see him. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he looks kind of... Yeah. Going to try the neural manipulation on him to turn him into a lump of goo.
Mm-hmm.
Karma. Ooh, I will take that to the red.
Right, he does the same. He spends a little bit of karma himself and takes his to a red.
Oh, that's a bastard move.
I wasn't aware NPCs had karma.
I
But-
didn't think so either.
Oh, they
but
do.
Yeah, he's done that
It
before.
is wild.
They
that
must have
roll
their
the
other
exact-
club, their own club.
exactly.
Exact same number though. That's wild.
Oh,
So I take it. I take it. Nothing happens.
You
Who
see
be
him.
gone?
You see him kind of seize for a moment, and then he looks up, and those green eyes now are staring directly at you.
Sweet. Hi.
And look, he gets to go next
He
too.
does, doesn't he?
Well, he'll have to get past me first.
Oh, okay. So here's
He'll just step over me.
here's what's going to happen. He does begin to move forward, and steps over the cat into this area here. Ooh. And I think he's going to spend 10 karma points to take that up to 100.
What is happening?
And
I don't want to
he-
lose.
he steps out, and his body begins to glow, and then all of a sudden just explodes, and rubble and shards and body parts begin to fly everywhere. And I think with that, that's a good ending point, I think, for tonight's adventure.
I pissed him off.
If you are near him, you are going to take 30 points of damage.
No.
Okay, that's all right.
I was gonna say, for the record, am I near enough him?
No,
or
no,
Okay, all right,
you're shielded by the security room.
Okay.
That is
I would be-
either.
I would be just pretty much staying in phase this whole time.
Okay, yeah, that's
I was
fine.
gonna say, good night, kitty cat.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
My suit will absorb the 30, and then the monstrous body armor that I now have.
So when we come back in 2 weeks, then we will pick up the pieces from this little explosion.
we have to pick up all the body parts. Is it? I don't want to do that. I don't want to pick up pieces.
Okay.
Hi, everyone.
Night, everybody.
See you guys
Good night.
soon. Have fun.
People, always a pleasure.